Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. Today I'm just sharing a recipe with you guys. This is from the Skinnytaste Fast and Slow Cookbook, and it is the slow cooker chicken and dumpling soup. This sounded really good this week. Obviously, I live in the Midwest and it has been getting cold and snowy here, so this sounded like a perfect meal, something that I can make in the crock pot and it could cook all day. So I'm going to get started by putting some chopped onions and carrots in the bottom of my Cosori multi-cooker. If you don't have one of these multi-cookers or you don't have a crock pot that can saute, you would just go ahead and do this step on the stovetop. But I really love this multi-cooker. I use it at least once a week, sometimes twice. I like that it has a programmable function. It will keep warm after you or after the food is finished cooking. I like that you can saute in it. So I really loved it. You can get it on Amazon. And yeah, I would seriously recommend it. So again, you can also add celery to this. I didn't, just because my kids are kind of picky about that kind of stuff and I wanted to make sure that they ate it. So I did add a squeeze of garlic paste, and I'll go ahead and pop that insert into the multi-cooker and then set it to the saute function. I put the lid on just so it would heat up a little bit quicker, but basically you just want to sort of get the rawness off of the veggies. You don't have to cook them all the way through because this is going to cook all day in the slow cooker. So I just stirred that around and let it saute a little bit more. And then when it is finished cooking, I will add a sprinkle of flour to the mix. And this is what will help thicken your broth. So I added about 1/4 cup of flour, some salt and some pepper. And then I just cooked that so that the raw taste would, get cooked out of the flour. I will also type this recipe up in the description box below, and I'll also leave a link to the cookbook. I have made several recipes from this cookbook, and I have loved all of them. So to the roux mixture with the veggies, I'm going to add some turkey stock. This was actually homemade turkey stock that I had made in my Instant Pot, and I needed to supplement that with a little bit of chicken broth. I actually... one of my Facebook friends, Randy, mentioned that she made this recipe and it was a little bit bland. I didn't find that mine was bland, but maybe that's because I used the homemade stock. But I would make sure that you're using like a really flavored chicken stock, either that or use homemade or add a lot of seasoning to it. So once the broth is in, you can go ahead and add your chicken breasts. I'm just adding 2 frozen chicken breasts that I got from Costco. I'm going to cook this on low all day, so anywhere from 8 to 9 hours until the chicken is cooked through, and you can easily shred it with a fork. So after this was done cooking all day, I am going to remove it to a plate from the slow cooker, and we'll go ahead and shred that up and then add it back to the broth, and then we'll make our dumplings. You can see how easily the chicken is shredding with just a fork. Adam did say after we ate this that he wished some of the chicken would have been in smaller pieces. So I think next time I'll use a knife to chop it up. But overall, it's a really good way to cook chicken all day in the slow cooker. It gets really tender. So the next thing that I'm going to mix up is the dough for the dumplings. So for that, you will need some flour, 1 egg yolk, some baking powder, salt, pepper, and then I think the original recipe calls for like dried chives in the dumplings. Again, I didn't put those in. My kids really aren't super picky. They eat a lot of different things, but sometimes it's just easier to leave the green stuff out because it's like, I don't want to fight at dinner time. I'm sure you guys know how that is. And also the original recipe called for chicken broth to moisten the dumplings, but I used half chicken broth and half and half just because I thought it would make them a little bit richer. So the dumpling dough will be quite thick. You just want to make sure that that is all incorporated, and then you can drop that right into the liquid in your slow cooker and then cook this on medium or high for probably 30 minutes to an hour. I actually think I left it in there longer than that, about 2 hours, because we were going to swim practice. And I think next time too, I would make sure that I make the dumplings a lot smaller. I thought I was making them small, but once they sit in that liquid and expand with the baking powder, they get quite large, and I would probably just try to make them smaller the next time. Another thing I've used in place of homemade dumplings is gnocchi. That's a really good substitute if you don't want to make your own dumplings. But yeah, just cover that up and cook it until the dumplings are cooked through. Here is just a look at what it looks like. It is quite soupy, so don't expect it to get super thick, but like I said, this was really good. It really hit the spot. I was like starving for dinner this night, and everyone really liked it, so I will definitely be making it again, but I would encourage you to use homemade stock or a high quality stock. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you try this recipe, I would love to know in the comments below. See you in my next video. Bye.